Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to give you a video about photography. I wanted to give you 5 tips for taking better photos of your kids. As many of you guys know, I retired from my photography business last year right before Rosie came home. I worked for about 5 years as a newborn and child photographer. Photography is a love and a passion of mine, and I think that taking great photos of your kids and preserving those memories is just such a wonderful thing to be able to do. So if you have a nice DSLR camera sitting around and you don't know how to use it, I would encourage you to learn how to use it because there's so much potential just sitting there at your fingertips. So I just wanted to share with you guys 5 tips for taking better photos of your kids. The first one is lighting. The reality is that photos are created by light, and the better the light, the better the photo. So you want to look for good light. I know that that's not always possible, especially when you're trying to capture a specific moment, but if you have the opportunity, you want to look for better light. You don't want to be in the full sun. You want to grab your kid and bring them into the shade and then face them out towards the open sky. That's going to keep the full harsh sun from being on them, but you're still going to get light in their eyes because they're facing towards the open sky. If you can't find an open shade situation, then you want to try to put the light source behind. When the light's coming directly into their face, this is when people are going to be very squinty and kind of look weird. So you want to try to put the light source behind your subject if you can. So lighting is a big one. Look for good light. Number 2, you want to try to get genuine expressions from your kids. You guys, it has been painful for me over the years sometimes to do family sessions or kid sessions and hear over and over again, say cheese, say cheese, say cheese. And generally, kids give a very painful smile with that. That's when you get, the weird, painful, forced smile. So that's not what you're after. I know it's not what you're after. So I encourage you to really get down on your kids' level, talk to them, play with them, tickle them, engage them, ask them silly questions. Kids love fart jokes. Maybe that's not your thing, but I'm just telling you, kids love fart jokes. If they reach a certain age, don't do it too soon or you'll just make them cry. But when they reach a certain age, you can do the whole don't smile, don't smile. I said don't smile. And they just bust out laughing every time. I feel like they need to be at least 4, maybe a little older for that one. If you try it much younger than that, then they're probably just going to start crying. But yeah, really try to get genuine expressions out of your kids. Actual laughing and sometimes even really moody photos are really amazing photos. You don't always have to be, busting out laughing. Sometimes just really soft expressions make really beautiful photos. Tip number 3 is to get down to their level. I see so often parents have, the kids are standing in front of them and they're standing up over them taking the photo. Well, that's inevitably going to make your photo look not professional. Squat down, sit down, get down to your kids' level where you're shooting them eye to eye. That's honestly just that one thing is going to help make your photos look even better, is to get down to their level. Again, engage them and get in close. Every photo doesn't have to be a full body shot stepping back. You can get in really close and get a nice tight shot of just their face. Tip number 4 would be to capture the moments. Those real life moments are sometimes so much better than anything that you could pose or set up. The hilarious ones, the funny ones, the sweet ones, the sad ones, the moody ones. Those moments are things that you don't think that you're going to forget. You think, oh, I'll never forget that. That was so cute. But you will. So using your camera to capture these moments, happy, sad, moody, whatever they are, I would just encourage you to capture it all. And my last tip is to take a lot of photos. You will get better with your camera the more you take. Remember that if you're using a DSLR camera, essentially it's free for you to shoot. You're not having to pay for film. So shoot away, take a ton of photos. Sometimes I will take a bunch of photos just to get that one that I had in my head that I was thinking I wanted that. So I'll take a ton of photos to get it. I don't always get it on the first try. So with it basically being free, I just encourage you to shoot, 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 and keep shooting. Also, practice makes you better. The more you practice, the better you will be. Okay guys, the other thing I am so excited to share with you is that I have finally completed my ECourse. I've been working for a while on creating an ECourse for moms and bloggers to teach them how to use their DSLR camera to get it out of auto mode and start shooting in manual or some of the other priority modes so that you can take better pictures of your kids and take better pictures for your blog, whatever your goals are. I am really, really excited about this course. It is self-paced. So it's not like you have to finish anything in a certain amount of time. All the lessons are there for you to come back to whenever you want. There's written material as well as video lessons. I've basically taken my 4-hour photography boot camp that I used to teach for moms and made it into an e-course, something you could do online from your own home, from your bed at 3 o'clock in the morning when you're up nursing a baby. Whatever you're doing, you can take this course and use it anytime you want. And really, like I said, just work at your own pace. So if you would like more information about the e-course, the link will be down below to my blog and where you can find out more. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Like I said, I hope you found something in here helpful and useful. I hope you'll have a great day, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye!